Hey folks, it's Arch here, bringing you the next episode of the Jurassic World Evolution Let's Play. Previously we'd been attempting to complete this contract, and despite photographing a Ceratosaurus hunting and devouring a goat, apparently wasn't good enough for the contract, so I think what I'm going to actually go ahead and do is cancel that one.
Something's come up that could be interesting.
Extract new DNA in the fossil center to increase the dinosaur genome to at least 50%. Okay. Obviously, after having the science team go ahead and sabotage our power plant, which caused an outage, I'm going to try and balance the contracts rather than, steam ahead with just the one division. I'll just keep, balancing the three. Obviously, we've completed the security unlocks for this island, so we can pay less attention to the security team, but want to keep them enough that this sabotage risk stays low, and we don't start encountering problems from the other divisions as well. So what we got here? Bit of Ceratosaurus DNA to extract. It's in the meantime, while that's extracted, we'll send the guys out. Oh, first let's check if we've got a dinosaur close to 50%. No. I don't think there's any new dinosaurs available to us at this moment, so I'm going to have to cancel that chuffing contract, because to do that we're going to have to go on to the next island, and I'd rather finish off here where possible, so that can sod off. Try a different one. I mean, yeah, when we get the next island, we could just hop on over, put the expedition team down, and then return here. But it's a lot of to and froing, and I'd rather just concentrate on solely on this island for the time being. So just going to familiarise myself with what we've got. We've got 2 raptors, I believe. Just check the map. Yeah, we've got 2 raptors. We have 2 struthies, 2 Edmontosaurus, a trike, and a Crichtonsaurus. And then we have our 2 Ceratosaurus as well. And that's all we have. And let's I'll take a contract first, because they may have one to get a herbivore or something. So. Oh, just any successful expedition, okay. Let's see. Well, we'll go there. I'd like to get as many genomes up to 100% as we can. We've got the Ceratosaurus at 96, so that's close, and a couple of the high ones, Edmontosaurus at 88 and Huangosaurus at 83%. Keep working on those where we can. Which, yes, that's the right one. I'm going to go ahead and actually incubate a couple extra Velociraptors, I think, because we can handle more, and they do like to have a decent sized social group. So, plus it's going to draw more people in through the park, which is going to help our profits. How we're looking in this pen. Probably get away with 1 extra dinosaur in here. We'll go for a Triceratops. We've only got the one, and that one's social desire is just about at breaking point. It shouldn't drop, but if we can give ourselves a little boost, a little buffer, it's not a bad idea to do that, I don't think. So we've got our team away. Where is the research centre? That's the fossil centre. Looking for the research centre. Here we are. Do we have any available research? Not at this time. Okay. Got no unlocks there. Do we have any for the fossil centre? Oh, that actually helps if I have a look. Yeah, we can get the. We'll go for the to extraction speed and increase our inventory space as well. So Also get the improved output here, so that's a 10% risk of an outage. So that'll be offset by outage protection 1, so that's all good. Likewise, we'll do the same on this power station. Outage 1 and improved 2. Any other power stations we can look at upgrading? Ah, we've got a medium power station here. Put not so fussed about the running costs. Oh, that's our Triceratops ready for release. Extremely majestic.
Thanks you. So do I.
The one thing I don't think I've done much of, and I may be wrong, it's been a couple of days since I've been able to play, so I may have forgotten, but I get the impression that I haven't done much in the way of genetic modification. So that's something I may start doing more of. Obviously it's going to improve our dinosaur ratings, and that's going to help get more paying customers in through our doors. Just checking that all, yes, that's up to date. And I guess this one is as well. I just want to check. Yeah, all level 2. That's good. So we've sent the dig team back out. We've got our fossils being checked for DNA extraction. Go ahead and upgrade this building as well. I mean, we've got them available, so it would be a shame, you know. Makes sense to actually use the upgrades that we've unlocked. After the incident with our raptors previously, they seem to have settled down a little bit and are less stressed and less willing, it seems, to actually attack the our fences and try and escape their enclosure. So that's good. I'm guessing that was just, you know, hard coded as part of the mission. One of the velociraptors has a agitated flag that you can't actually affect until the mission is over. Just so it's...
Take the contract. I have a feeling it'll be worth it in the long run.
Don't really want to sell a dinosaur. I do want to get an extra contract. Then maybe let's have a look. We'll go for the entertainment division.
I've looked this gig over.
Well, that's...
You should too.
That's simple enough. We'll wait a minute. And we'll get a science one, because obviously the entertainment one can just run away in the background there without any problems. Hopefully. How are we for power? 120 available, so that's absolutely fine. The dig team are back. So these two should get our Stratosaurus genome up to 100%. Why can't I extract that? Is that because it's gonna... yeah, it must be because this is gonna push it over 100%. So I'll just sell that fossil. Okay, so we've got that'll be the Stratosaurus to 100. Just keep plugging away at those. Just check the map and plan a bit of future expansion. So yeah, we've got all this room here. Got all this room down here, so quite a bit of land to use. There we go. Complete genome for the Stratosaurus, excellent. Could our raptor's stomach having a fifth? Yeah, quite easy, I think. think we'll go ahead and actually play with the genome. So it's already modified. Let's see what modification we've got and see if we can put something different on. So we've got that one for alpine, so let's go ahead and put an arid pattern on this one. Here we have intuitive learning. That's going to boost his rating. There we go. So that drops our viability to 49%, but with the 40% bonus, it's still a very, still a very, very high chance it is that the raptor will reach maturity. So go ahead and do that. In the meantime, I'm just gonna start removing some of this forest. Whoops! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Not there, not there. That's for the raptors. They want that forest. Sorry, not for the raptors. For our herbivores, and we don't want to stress them out by messing around with their enclosure, especially not with the likes of the Triceratops and the Chrysosaurus in there, who I imagine would make short work of the fence that we have in place. So let's clear down into this little channel. Can also get rid of these trees at the back here. And then, how's the terrain looking? Relatively flat. We'll smooth it out a bit regardless. Just so future expansion and building isn't too much of a problem. Can we flatten that? Yeah. So just keeping your finger, or keeping the button depressed while you're doing this, means that you're using that initial point as your point of reference in terms of, what level you're gonna flatten or raise your terrain out to. So this is giving us a nice big flat area. I think our dig team returned. I heard a helicopter anyway. And there we go. And now if we just smooth this out a bit, so it's not quite as a pronounced slope as it is right now. There we go. That's a lot better. So we've got nice space to build in there. Yeah, it looks like our expedition team returned. What did they bring us? Some osmium. We'll sell that. Triceratops fossil and Ankylosaurus fossil. Okay. Try one of the Chinese dig sites. We'll take another contract out as well. We'll go science.
The science division is always on the lookout for ways to improve our bottom line.
I wish now that I'd done that before sending the expedition team out, but not to worry. How are the feeders? 8 out of 10, but it is decaying. Raptors, plenty of goats stocked up, and the Ceratosaurus also have plenty of goats as well. Okay, so we just wait on. Check our. Why is our satisfaction quite low? Funds down at 39%. So if we perhaps check out this Velociraptor with the modified skin tone. So this is the arid pattern. So it's got like a browny, bronzy colour to her.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Velociraptor to the
And now their social rating is almost maxed out, so we'll not go ahead and put any further Velociraptors in that pen. the last thing we want to do is obviously stress them out, because as we've seen, they're, you know, quite willing to bust out. I'm going to upgrade here. We've got dig speed. That's quite nice. We'll get 2 of those. Now I was going. Oh yes, the fun rating. That was it. So what have we got available to increase our fun rating? That gives us 2 stars, 1 star, 1 star, and there's nothing else further down. So gift shop. Put that in there. Link it to the path. There we go. Cynodont fossils and Urangosaurus times 2. And we want to get the Dracorex up to 60%, I believe it was, so which... Go to that one. No, at least then we know we're gonna get nothing but Dracorex and perhaps a few materials to sell. As well, the other fossils that we could get there would be, you know, useful, and they would help us build our genome library up to 100% for other species. Just want to get the contract out of the way. Speaking of which, I think we can request a new one at this time. Yes, let's go for.
A new contract just came in. I think it's doable. By you.
Build, connect, and power a viewing platform. That shouldn't be a problem.
The more buildings we have, the more chance to increase our revenue.
Okay. Perhaps... No... It's not in the best location, but that's fine. If we just get rid of that fence in there, we'll run the path down that little gap between the two. Just remove those trees and the water. There we go. And we want a substation. There we go.
You really killed it on that contract.
Can we take another contract out yet? So is it still too soon? Too soon. The dig team are back once we've see what treats they've brought back for us. We'll should be able to at that point get a new contract. But that one this time. Let's see then. Can we get a new contract now? Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Go for science next. As I said, oh, there we go. It just the option just became available as I clicked away. So let's see.
We've got a new
no.
offer.
Well, I'm sure that is a very easy contract. Now I was just doing it wrong. It was
So I'm glad you came through on that power contract.
just bugging me. Oh, toy shop. Ah, that should give us a nice.
Isla Muerte's entertainment division is excelling because of you. So you're getting a reward on everything.
That gives us that another boost to our fun
I'm looking
rating.
forward to all the advances we'll be making as a result of completing this contract. We have you to thank for that.
There we go. Okay, so now we have no active contracts. I don't think we'll be able to take one out yet. I bet it's too soon.
I know you've handled work like this in the past, so this contract
Sure,
should be
why
right
not?
up your alley.
So what is our dinosaur rating at present? Did you say maintain 3 stars? Yes, so we're at 3 stars. Oh no, we're not. A big pardon. I was looking at the island rating. We're 2.5. But we have a -7 welfare penalty. Why do we have a welfare penalty? They all look healthy. Ah, she's healing. Now she's healthy. I wonder if that's got rid of our... Yes, that's the welfare penalty gone. Okay, so we got a -76 variety penalty as well. What I might do, and it's slightly cruel, but it'll help. So maybe the Dracorex. This will help some of our raptors get a combat rating boost. Which will help push our dinosaur rating higher. Then again, they might coexist quite nicely and get on with each other. Who knows? We'll have to, I think, look at building a new enclosure. Just check the... got plenty of room over there as well. Got all this space we've just flattened and levelled off here for a nice enclosure. Can't really put any extra dinosaurs in that enclosure without running the risk of distressing... I think it was the Crichtonsaurus. Yeah, his population... Sorry, her population level is almost at max. All the others could stomach extra habitants, but Crichtonsaurus won't. Poor dinosaur doesn't stand much of a chance, I don't think. See what happens here. Oh, storm incoming, so where's our shelter? Let's get them opened up. Interestingly, there doesn't seem to be much. Oh, here we go. Oh, straight on. It's a shame for the Dracorex, of course, but that Velociraptor now, get the stats open. It's going to start getting a boost to its rating. Just remove that dead Dracorex now. Oh, the other one has also been taken down by our latest edition. Oh, so we've got a damaged building. Okay. Which building is it? Let's get the map open. It's this substation here. No, it's not. It's this substation here. Tell a lie. Go ahead and repair that. Oh, and the hotel. And also the fossil centre and the medium power station as well, actually. Anyway, another contract, please. Science, what are you going to offer this time?
I want to take this contract, which means you want to take it too, correct?
So I think I'd dig team are back. Yes, they are. Obviously, we can't extract the fossils because of the damage, but that's fine. Just close all the shelters. Now the storm has passed away, rather. Moved on, not passed on. It's not died. Dilophosaurus. Let's get that ranger team to. Oh no, nothing now. Nothing. Oh no, we do have. Yeah, it does need repairing. So then do the power station and the fossil center. It's probably worth putting a few extra storm defense buildings in to protect more of our park to prevent this happening again. No power. What has no power? Oh, that's because the power station's been repaired. I think. Yes. So it's been taken temporarily offline. It's back on now. The power's been restored. What else? Yeah, let's. I think it's a wise idea to keep the power station protected. Just squeeze a path in. Can we go? Just yes. There we go. That's better. How's our dinosaur rating? 2.5 stars. Yeah, I think we are going to have a second enclosure. Sorry, a fourth enclosure, not a second. Jesus. Want to smooth this up because it's quite a jarring gradient there. Hey, that's the science team happy once again.
I've heard good things about the expedition. You certainly made the science division a star. And me. And of course you too. I'm not forgetting, just prioritizing.
God, I wish she'd fuck off. She's annoying.
Here's a reward for
hatchery capacity. That's
it's for your
nice.
exceptional work on Isla Muerta.
Let's get another contract first. We'll get an entertainment contract this time.
Hey,
Oh,
just
another,
heard of a great opportunity
hopefully,
we should get
fairly
behind.
straightforward one. I think we'll end this episode here. It's been going on, for what, nearly 30 minutes now. Wanted to keep him a bit under that, but that's fine. So yes, we'll end this one here, and we'll pick up straight away in the next one. So thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Not the most entertaining. Obviously we saw the raptors take down a pair of Draco Rex. But aside from that, not much has happened. It's just a case of ticking along and working our way through towards our goal of unlocking all of the... Oh, that's damaged. Let's get the range team out here. Unlocking all the unlocks for this island. And then moving on to Isla Tacaño and checking what lies in store over there. So thanks for watching, guys. Look after yourselves. I'll see you in the next episode.